Hello guys, welcome back to African Lioness TV. Guys, today we are going to watch the full video of Houston Africa Day. Houston Africa Day, the 6th annual celebration of Houston Africa Day, guys. So we are going to watch the African cultural display, art and African food, cuisine, and dance, African dance. So a lot of cultural display, guys. So guys, sit back and watch the video till the end. Don't forget to share your thoughts on the comment section below. Like, share this video, make it go viral, guys. Also, click on the bell notification icon so that whenever we upload a video like this, you will be the first person to get notified. This is African Lioness. Keep watching till the end. Please subscribe if you are yet to do so. Please subscribe.
Your camera. African. African Day. Houston African Day.
Everyone.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi Nick. Hey. What we did here today.
Silvester invites you to the George R. Brown Convention Center on Friday, the 19th of May, as we celebrate Africa Day 2023. Diversity, arts, cultures, cuisines, fashion, music, networking, and awards at this year's event. Admission is free.
Is this Kenya?
Yes.
Kenya food?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, that's good. So, what of ugali?
This is rice.
Okay, you don't have ugali.
What is okali?
Kenya food. I know, right? So this one, is it for sale?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's just decorate.
For decoration. Okay.
We're also glad to have a number of elected officials here with us this afternoon. Of course, right here, I think she's on the phone right now, but she's always making her way around Houston. She is everywhere. We're talking about our Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lee, also candidate for mayor. We want to thank her for being here. Congresswoman again this year. We also, I believe I saw Commissioner Rodney Ellis around here. Good to see you. Councilmember Carlos Cisneros. Thank you. I believe also Councilmember Robert Gallegos, also a candidate. Okay, I think he was here somewhere in the back. State Representative Ron Reynolds was around earlier. I took a photo with him. I know he's here. All right, well, a lot of people are making their way. We're going to recognize some others. So if you know some other candidates who are here or elected officials, just let us know. We'll introduce you in just a moment. But we do want to move on with our program because we could not have done this event without some very special sponsors. You know, Africa Day, if you've been here the last few years, you know it is something that has grown in our community throughout the years. The event really started at City Hall, and now we are here at the George R. Brown Convention Center. For the large part, this is due to the generosity of Houston First, the Houston First Corporation, for sponsoring this beautiful space every year, this venue, providing staff members as well. Let's thank Houston First. That's why we're here, guys. They provided this awesome space. And representing Houston First to give us a few words is George Franz, the Senior VP of Tourism and Industry Relations. Come on up.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone for being here. On behalf of the board, the CEO, and the employees of Houston First, welcome and welcome to Africa Day. What an incredible honor this is for us. To have the 6th Africa Day here at the George R. Brown Convention Center is an absolute honor for us. Houston First is actually the organization that works to promote our great destination. We do that not only to bring major conventions that come into this building, but we also do it to bring visitors to come in and visit our great city for leisure purposes. And we can't do it without your support. We also certainly understand the value and importance of recognizing cultural and business ties between, business connections between Houston and Africa. That's why we want to join you this annual celebration, showcasing African food, performing and visual art, education, and commerce. As the most diverse city in America, we are proud to honor and acknowledge the contributions the local African community has made to Houston. We know the representation of various African countries here in our very own H-Town is extensive, and your impact on the city is important. We are proud to say that more than 64,000 Africans call Houston home, and Houston has the largest Nigerian community in the nation. Africa is also one of Houston's top 50 global trade partners, and one of our goals as an organization is to support the increasing global understanding whenever possible. And in our case, that means bringing more visitors into our city, and if that means we have to support our Houston airport system to bring more air service between Africa and Houston, we are going to do that. That's all I have to say. It's an honor to have you. I also want to shout out to Demola to give you an idea how we're promoting Houston these days. Last year we took Demola out with us to Mexico, where he performed in front of our top clients in media to show off how great our city is. So thank you guys. We're going to continue to do that. Enjoy yourselves and enjoy this amazing Africa Day.
Yay.
Thank you so much. And of course, community events are not possible at all without the support of local businesses. We're also talking about specifically Wazobia African Market. I think he has a huge fan club here today, so let's bring him up here again. One of our main sponsors again, Mr. Tunde Fasina, the CEO of Houston African Market Giant. Come on up and give us a few words.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Afternoon.
As always, it's a real pleasure to be here. I had a whole speech written, but I've been told to keep it short. So I'll do my best to keep it under 3 minutes. The main thing I wanted to say today was to express my enduring gratitude to a man that I'm privileged to call my friend. And I've just seen Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lee walk in. Please help me give her a shout out. Yeah. Welcome. We really appreciate you coming today. And we hear you're running for mayor.
Yes.
There you go. Next mayor.
Yes.
We pray to God for your success. And we will be there to support you. want to express my extreme gratitude to a man that has inspired me since I've known him. We first met when he came to open our second location. I was surprised he came, and he has been a very good friend to us. He's inspired us in the theme of inclusivity, diversity, and the progress of the African in diaspora as well as the African nation. I take all my cues of leadership from him. The ability to bring people of diverse communities to speak in one voice, that we are one in this world. It's an incredible feature which I hope to emulate only a fraction of. This year will be our last year of celebrating Africa Day, and we wish him well. We want him to know that we as a group, we as a nation, we as a continent have your back wherever you go.
Yes, so
We will stand with you as you have stood with us.
Yes.
And we will pray with you to make sure that your next adventure, your next endeavor is as successful as your last one.
Amen.
So with that, please, I would hope that you stand up with me and salute the greatest man in the entire world, Mayor Silvester Turner.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. And I wish you all a happy good evening. And enjoy Wazobia food, I beg. Thank you.
Jollof rice, please.
Of course, Houston Africa Day, they've supported that as well. And we thank you so much. And representing Chevron tonight is Mr. Clay Neff, president of Chevron International E&P. Come on up, Clay.
Well, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for that kind introduction. And just first off to Honorable Mayor Turner, Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, members of the state legislature, as well as the Houston City Council, and all of our excellencies from our representing African countries around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just a pleasure to be with you today to celebrate Africa Day. And it's really special to me because of the employees I represent in Africa and our international business. And look, I want to also say how important it is to this city's business community. The African diaspora, major U.S. trading partner for Africa. So thank you for that. And so please give Mayor Turner a round of applause. And I do think as a result of Mayor Turner's leadership, the city of Houston and many African countries have experienced considerable economic growth that has impacted not only the financial standing, but also has resulted in jobs and better standard of living for the citizens in our African country and our partners. So thank you for that. And I will tell you that you are leaving a legacy, and you are leaving a rich legacy, and your impact is going to be felt with us for many decades to come. So thank you for that. And we will continue to support the city of Houston. We will continue to support Africa Day and your vision for the future of U.S.-Africa business relations. So occasions like this where we come together in person, it really presents opportunities to strengthen relationships and form new partnerships. So thank you, Mayor Turner. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So I just wanted to say just a couple quick things about Chevron in Africa, because I think it really points to the importance of long-term partnerships, sustained partnerships. And we have continued to partner with many of the African countries. And I wanted to just give you a few examples to give you a flavor of that. In 2022, we renewed key operated and non-operated deepwater leases with the federal government of Nigeria. Also, last year, we acquired an 80% interest in a block in Namibia, which we'll be exploring in Africa. In 2022, our subsidiary in Angola, where we've been for over 60 years, and our Block Zero partners started production from another offshore field in Angola, and that's resulting where made in Angolans for Angolans. And through the first 5 months of 2022, we are making a lot of progress in other countries, in particular in Equatorial Guinea. We just signed an agreement with the Equatorial Guinea to continue to build out the natural gas hub in the country to help supply LNG, LPG, and other products to global markets. And in Egypt, just recently we announced a discovery in Egypt in the Eastern Mediterranean Sea, and we're looking forward to continuing to drill there in many years to come. And in February, we signed a memorandum of understanding with Egypt to share best practices and expertise related to reducing methane emissions. We believe that reducing carbon intensity in our industry is an important step to addressing climate change, and collaboration in this area is particularly important. In fact, yesterday we just hosted delegations from Algeria, Egypt, and Libya at our Integrated Operations Center and toured our assets in the Permian Basin here in Texas, demonstrating Chevron's capabilities and how we detect methane emissions and how we repair leaks and improve air quality. And on May 18th this year, there was a bilateral treaty signed between the Republic of Equatorial Guinea and the Republic of Cameroon. And this agreement paves the way for joint development of oil and gas reserves that cross the two countries' maritime border in the Gulf of Guinea, including some of our Chevron-operated fields. I share these developments not to brag on our country, but to also recognize our employees here in the U.S., but also our many employees in the countries working in Africa for what we do day in and day out to really create long-term partnerships in Africa, which is really key to the future. And one area is really I wanted to highlight is our commitment to working with all our partners to advance the energy transition. And I think we all believe the future of energy is lower carbon, and we're lowering the carbon intensity of all our operations, but it's important that it's a just energy transition for all countries involved. So there's really 3 points I want to leave you with this evening, and is the first with our Chevron Way philosophy, which is really when we work with countries and develop those long-term partnerships, it is about championing diversity, inclusion, and equality in every place we operate around the world. And for example, on the continent of Africa, where we have thousands of employees, we have some very large businesses. Over 90% of our employees are local, national employees at all levels of leadership and in technical positions and operating our assets, and we're very, very proud of that. The second point I want to emphasize is that there's every reason for us to all be optimistic about Africa's economic forecast, because it surpasses every continent around the globe. And the third point that I want to really leave you with is, from all of those that are representing countries in Africa, just, the diverse, magnificent countries with the human resources and natural resources, magnificent, unparalleled beauty, I just want to congratulate you on this Africa Day. You have so many reasons to celebrate and be proud of your heritage on Africa Day. I can tell you personally, having lived some of eight years of my life, some of the best years of my life in Nigeria and Angola, Africa is a very special place in my heart. So I just want to leave you with, Mayor Turner, we're going to continue to support your legacy here in Africa Day in the city of Houston. And I want to just tell you that we have many reasons to continue to support our relationship with the countries in Africa. It's great seeing you all today. Have a great celebration. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can we give a round of applause to our sponsors again, please? seriously, without them, we wouldn't be able to do all that we do here to support the community, especially supporting Africa Day, it's an Energy Summit. We thank you all. So, we're going to bring up our next performer. I'm excited about this one. I was speaking to Sahira Belladon. She is a dancer, and Dan Hamadan, an instrumentalist playing the oud. And we were talking, she is a belly dancing expert. I took a belly dancing class and I was hooked. So you guys are you're in for a treat. It's gonna be amazing. Hailing from the heart of Egypt, she is here to enchant us with her captivating Egyptian belly dancing. Prepare to be mesmerized by Sahira's graceful movements, intricate choreography, and the alluring rhythms of Egyptian music. Let's give a warm Houston welcome to Sahira Belladon as she takes us on a mesmerizing journey through the magical world of Egyptian belly dance. Give a round of applause, y'all.
Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good time. I'll be performing a song, Egyptian song for a really famous singer, really good one. شبكنا يخلصنا اللي شبكنا يخلصنا اللي شبكنا يخلصنا يا رميس يا عنيس بتقول لي واخدني ورايح فين
Thank you, thank you. Awesome. Okay, well, of course, now is that time we get to introduce the man of the hour or this afternoon, Mayor Silvester Turner. By the way, guys, as you have heard over and over, this is the mayor's final Africa Day, at least as the mayor of the city of Houston. And we have to give him credit because Houston Africa Day started because of Mayor Turner and his commitment to increase engagements within the African community and the continent. So we're here because of the mayor. And as I mentioned earlier, this year's Africa Day not only celebrates Africa, but also honoring Mayor Turner and his personal character that really inspires so many of us to work together and to exemplify the fact that we are truly stronger when we do work together and when we are together. We are grateful for everyone here and all who have served under his leadership, his entire team who's worked so hard. And personally, this is my third year up here emceeing this event, and I'm here because of the mayor and his team. And I just want to say I moved to Houston 7 years ago to work on TV here, and a lot of the opportunities that I get are because of the mayor and his staff opening doors, opening stages for me to be up here. And I just want to say personally, I'm so grateful. We're so grateful for you. So let's welcome up our mayor.
Thank you. Please give it up to Jonathan and Goshi for the night. The two MCs, please give it up to them. Really appreciate them. I know, Jonathan, this has been the third or fourth year being the MC, and Goshi, I think this is first or second?
Second.
Yeah, first, and then the African Energy Summit. Look, let me just say good evening to everyone, certainly to the ambassador of the African Union, to Hilda Mafosi. Let me thank you. You come every single year. So please give it up to the leader of the African Union. Thank you so very, very much. And I know, as we said today during lunch, you cleared your calendar for this particular event, so thank you so very, very much. To all the excellencies from, we have Tanzania, from Gambia, thank you all so very much. To all of the representatives of the other African countries, thank you for being present. Look, I'm not going to speak a long time. You've heard from a lot of people. This is, I want to say thank you. I want to start off, though, by acknowledging my members of City Council who are here or who were here, and someone who has just been very committed and very concerned and engaged in the African continent, and that's Councilmember Carla Cisneros. Carla Cisneros, please stand up. Thank you so very much. When we make our trip in July, she's already expressed an interest. She wants to be on that trip. So thank you so very much for everything that you do. And then I want to appreciate all of the other council members who come in, have come out, to Commissioner Rodney Ellis, State Representative Ron Reynolds, to Congresswoman Sheila Jackson-Lee. I want to thank all of them for their presence and their participation. Look, to all of my city directors, if you're a city director, please stand up wherever you are. If you're a city director, stand up, wave your hand.
All right.
Thank you all so very, very much. Appreciate all of you. Thank you. And then to the Mayor's Office of Trade and International Affairs, if you all would just come on up and stand on the stage with me, I appreciate it. Andy, why don't you just come and stand with him too? Chris Olson, Master Jennings, come on. Jose, Jessica. We talked about Africa Day starting 6 years ago. But let me tell you, the original idea for Africa Day started with this group. This was a group that brought it to me, and this is a group that has helped to push it every single year. They put the time, the effort, the energy in it, helped design it, and they've done an exceptional job. This is the team that travels with me when I go. And so please give it up to the Mayor's Trade and International Affairs team. Really appreciate them. As you can see, they are diverse. They represent the diversity of our city. Look, this is the 6th year, and even though my term is coming to an end at the end of this year, it does not mean that Africa Day comes to an end, okay? So I am segueing off as Mayor of the City of Houston. Africa Day continues. So I hope you will continue to put it on your calendar. And it's my hope that based on what has been done, your presence here today, our excellencies who are here, who have supported this Africa Day, the fact that it has grown from City Hall now to the George R. Brown, that it will continue. It is important for it to continue, not for Silvester Turner, but it's important to continue for the relationship building between Houston and Africa. That's extremely important, and I hope that you will make sure, we will all make sure that it will continue. So that's important. It is the 6th, will not be the final. Lastly, let me just say to you, we recognize the importance of Africa. Okay, we recognize the importance. I too want to thank the sponsors. I want to thank Wazovia, Tandi. I can't say enough for my brother and their support over the years. I want to say thank you to Houston First, who really undergird this event right here where we are. So Houston First, I want to give a big shout out to Chevron for their participation and their involvement from day one. Really appreciate that. And we are encouraging other businesses, companies, corporations to do more business in Africa. That's critically important. I don't want to hear so much about other countries doing business. The United States companies need to be doing more. We want to do that. Houston happens to be Africa's 2nd leading trading partner, but 2nd is not 1st. So we want to be 1st in Africa's trading partner, and we do that by building relationships. And then when President Biden had his African Leadership Summit earlier, I think it was end of last year, December of last year, there was only but one city really that was mentioned and included in that summit, and that was the city of Houston. And so we want to make sure that we're doing our part in building that relationship, not just with one country in Africa or 2 countries, but with the continent as a whole. Because Houston has a large African diaspora right here in the city of Houston. And you can see it when you look around this room, those who are here and those that are not in this room. So look, it has been the honor on my part to be a part of Africa Day. It has come a long way from where it started, but it is still not where it needs to be. So it needs to grow and grow and grow. And with your help and participation, it will grow. So again, I want to thank you. The African Energy Summit last September was terrific. It was a huge success, but we want to build on top of that. So I know people have said, Mayor, thank you, and, but let me just say this. I'm not done yet.
Yes. Yes, sir.
My last day is on December 31st at 11:59. But for the rest of May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, we still have a lot of work to do. Yes. And so over the next several months, we will plan for Africa Day for next year. Yes. I don't know who the next mayor will be, but I know who the mayor is right now. So we will build the city for the future. But I want to thank all of you in this room, because we're not just talking about strangers. You are my friends, and you are friends of this city. And for many, if not most of you in this room, Houston is your city. And you come from Africa, you're now living in this city, Houston is your second home. but Houston is your city. I want to thank my couple right here at this table. Stand up, my king and queen right here. Because they are the ones that designed this background in front of us. So I love you dearly and appreciate you. Thank you all so very much. To all the performers, the dancers, and you know, I choreographed, when the brothers were up here doing their stomps, I started to join them. Next time. But to the belly dance, I can't get that one. Want to thank you. But to all of the performers, to our amazing singer, thank you so very, very much. And with that, look, enjoy the rest of the evening, and I am done. One last thing. Ambassador, if you will come, Your Excellencies, if you all will come and stand with me. This is a special day for our city, and again, it is symbolic of the relationship that we have with the African continent. And we certainly value it, and we want to build on top of it. So this is the 6th annual Africa Day, and I have the privilege as mayor, at least in this final year, with me being mayor, of saying, therefore I, Silvester Turner, Mayor of the City of Houston, hereby proudly proclaim this day, May 19, 2023, as Africa Day 2023 in the city of Houston. Thank you all so very much for supporting this event.
Watch out though, watch out for the speakers. Watch out for the speakers. Watch out for the speakers. Excellent, okay, we're all looking up here. Okay, stand by, I'll tell you when here. Perfect, perfect. One second, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm done, everybody else? And 1, thank you. Jessica? Microphone.
Microphone.
Microphone. Almost there. They're coming. She's on the side. Give me 1 more.
She's coming.
Houstonians, are you here?
Yes, sir.
We have a great man here.
Yes.
Last year, all Africans gathered in Houston to recognize the importance of this, our young man, for what he has established to unite all Africans. And now, we are not taking it lightly. It's the beginning of some progress. Getting all Africans together, and we love that. And he has continued. He saying he is leaving the job at the end of this year. No? He started the fire. The fire was the burning. It will burn in the spirit. And Almighty Father will give him the strength and the progress. Even if he leaves the job of being a man, God will open a way for him to be stronger, to fight for the unity of Africa. And last year, all Africans welcome, and he was honored as the first American royal mayor. And we love it. Give him a hand of applause. And I was present, and it does. Because we have to do it. It's a royal mayor. He does not have to stand up. He has to sit in his royal seat so that we give him that honor. Yes, so he said it. What is not doing is not doing well. Yes. Our first royal, American royal mayor. Yes, so. We are honoring him with this. And say, may Almighty Father bless him for all that he's doing to Africa to the world. To unite with America, it's going to be well with you. God save. Amen. Amen. Oh. Woo! Woo!
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Now, if all of my directors will take note, my chief of staff.
You are now the king.
Marsha,
King. Igwe.
If all of my directors, Marsha, all of y'all take note, Rhonda. So when I come in on Monday, please rise.
His Royal Highness.
His Royal Highness.
His Majesty. His Royal Highness.
Thank you all. Thank you all so very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. By virtue of the power vested in me, I shall get 2 more years as mayor of City of Houston. All right, thank you all. Let me bring back Jonathan and Roshi. Let me bring y'all. Thank you.
We love you too.
Thanks, Oliver.
Hey, my brother. Hey.
How are you? I'm good.
Hello, madam.
She went somewhere.
Okay, guys, take a car.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Dallas.
All right, we're going to do a couple of group pictures as we wrap up here with the mayor and the staff here, International Affairs.
Step forward, step forward, step forward. 3. There we go. Perfect. You got it.
We'll present a dancing rhythms of Ongala, a traditional music genre deeply ingrained in rural culture. Ongala is often performed during joyous celebrations, notably weddings, and its infectious beats and spirited movements reflect the joy of the community. So let's give a big round of applause, culturally yours, International more than that. Come on, energy.
Okay. Where can I get all this stuff? You sell it? Okay. But,
watching up to now. See you guys in the next video. Please hit the red button to subscribe if you are yet to do so. Like and share the video, make it viral. Also click on the bell notification icon so that whenever we upload a new video like this, you will be the first person to get notified.
Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Yes, guys, everyone is we've all heard the position our brother is vying for. Let us all go and support our brother. Come, what day? November 7th, 2023.
And there's also an early voting a week before November 7th. You can vote early.
Okay, early voting. Okay. So, yes. Thank you, sir. We've got to be we are going to okay. Yes, like that. Okay, that's good. That's all. Do I press anything?
You want the video? You want the video? The regular picture? Video? Okay, it's good. No, that's
okay. That is wonderful. Africa. Thank you. Did you give her a flyer? She needs to come and dance with herself. She was the liveliest there. Look at that. Patty, weren't you supposed to be feeding the dogs? Yay! We love Africa! 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 What did you get today? It's going on. Who's that drop ever? Okay. African lioness. Yeah, so from tomorrow evening, yes, I will upload it. So you can watch it, even if you didn't attend. You will see everything that happened. Yes.